Hello everyone, it's Unit 13 here on scene at the homestead. This is update 20 of the Vermicompost experiment. What we're looking at here is a photograph of what I believe are black soldier flies that I introduced into the bin from a feeding 2 or 3 feedings ago, I'm guessing. I took and scooped these up, put them in a ventilated mason jar, and put it back in the bin so that if something does emerge from them, we will know what it is. Before I get into the bin update, I wanted to make a correction on the temperatures that are shown in each of the bins as the ambient temperature. The most likely correct ambient temperature for that time of the day would have been 87 degrees with a 89% humidity. And based on the experience I had this morning, the 89% humidity is probably pretty accurate, because it didn't take long for my shirt to get soaking wet with sweat out there. It was pretty amazing. Here's what the bin looked like on the 21st. Okay, let's see. Bin 2, same ambient conditions, 89 Fahrenheit, 61% humidity with a soil temperature of 83.8. There are no odors in here. From this photo you can see that there were worms trying to, I think, get cool. I haven't been using the fan on here lately, and I think that it's made a difference. So I'm going to turn the fan back on both of these bins today again. I just chased a roach out of here and killed it. Who was that? Somebody moved over there. I saw. Oh! That's what I was worried about. Where is it? I haven't seen any spiders. I must have overlooked them. I think there was a couple in here the last time. There's really not much else. Once again, there's not much else to note in here. There were a few spiders the last time, I think, but I didn't see them this time. I'm going to go ahead and dump this in here. That's going to be it for number 2. Okay, bin 3. Ambient conditions are 89 degrees Fahrenheit with a 61% humidity. Interior temperature of the soil is 83.1. There's a slight odor in here from the fruit that hasn't been consumed yet, which is a big surprise considering the volume of worms that's in here. I'm going to take and pull that so that it stops the growing process. Same thing for all those seeds. There are worms under there working on that mango, but they're not in mass, and I think it's due to the temperatures in here. I have not been running the fan on this, and that's evident from that higher thermometer thermometer reading. Not much to note. This is sort of a typical day, which is why I don't always document what's going on in here with frequency, because this is a typical kind of scenario. Okay. Today I got another blender. I wanted to get one out of storage, but couldn't do it. So I put all of the waste into the blender, and just going to pour it in. I'm going to take and spread that out in here. This is how I used to do the bins before my blender broke. Usually I would take anything like carrots any kind of big root vegetables and grind them all down before I put them in. It seemed to make the food disappear much faster. That's all for now. This is Unit 13. I'm out.